Merry Christmas, Dad. We love you.
Hey, Santa.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well, but guess what? I have to ask you something. I have a very dear friend. His name is Darry.
Darry, huh?
Was he ever on your naughty list?
I think he was a few years ago, but not right now.
He's doing pretty good now,
Pretty good.
but he's not feeling great.
That's
so,
what I've heard.
Yeah, he's not doing great, but he's a great man, and he's not naughty, and we should say something nice to him.
Well, I think we can do that.
All right,
All
ready?
right. Merry Christmas, Darry.
Hello, Darry. I just want to say how wonderful you are. Those big, beautiful blue eyes and that cheerful, kind smile. And I cannot forget your Hawaiian shirts. They were quite spiffy. You were a devoted husband and a wonderful father. And I always liked you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Good morning, everyone. Saturday morning. I got to make this quick because the last video I did said it was too long and I couldn't send it. Thank you so much, entire Datwyler gang, for making me a part of your lives, along with my boys and Mindy. We're so grateful for our association with you guys. You guys are awesome, funny, crazy, staying awake all night. I remember that when I lived with you. I thought, these guys are nuts. How do they get any sleep? Colin, first time I saw you, I thought you reminded me of a rock star. Garrett, teaching the boys how to play with fire, thank you very much. Jillian, taking the brunt of being heard that someone hates your guts because you're waking them up in the morning, and surviving our kitty. Thanks so much for everything. Kurt and Julie, I love you guys. You're the best friends ever. I remember so many times just looking forward to watching a race with Kurt. That was kind of the highlight of my week. Hope everyone has a wonderful holiday and a Merry Christmas.
It's been a great year, hasn't it? But we got to have a better one next year. So glad that we were able to do all the things that we've done. Had glorious times of memories. And thank you for everything. You and Joanne, you made our life. We love you with all our hearts. And this is your posterity. Goodbye. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Darry, we love you. Merry Christmas.
Good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Grandpa. As we've been putting this video together, it's just made me think a lot of all the Christmas memories we've had. Those were the best memories of Christmas, I think. Always going over to your house and having those white Christmas trees and the presents and all the family together, enjoying each other's company, and those dinners that Grandma Datwyler would cook. Those, I will never forget those. I don't even think I'll ever forget the smells. I just want to let you know that you're a huge example, and you've been a great example for so many people, and for me especially. I think what it is, I always want to strive to be as kind and gentle and sweet as you were to Grandma. won't ever forget how you treated Grandma, and that's gonna live with me forever. Just, I wouldn't be who I am without your example, and you mean the world to me, Grandpa. I just want to let you know that I love you, and you mean the world. I just wanted to wish you Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a great holidays with everyone. Merry Christmas, Grandpa. Love you.
Hi, Darry. I think you are one of the nicest men I have ever met. You are always kind and giving. Ever since I met you, I have thought you were one of the sweetest persons ever. Merry Christmas. See you over the holidays and love you.
Hi, Darry. This is David Carroll Fox wishing you a Merry Christmas all the way from sunny Florida to Salt Lake City just for the occasion. And one of the things I remember is when we went out on your houseboat on Lake Powell when Jill was just a baby. So anyway, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Uncle Darry. Just here in the living room and wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas. I was thinking about the days when I was a little kid and I used to sit on your lap when my parents built their first home together on 230 Wentworth Avenue. And I would sit there and you would actually take your watch off your wrist and let me wear it. And I thought, that is so cool. I think about Aunt Joanne and my mom. My mom was a little stinker. She said that she would have Aunt Joanne close her eyes walking home from school and take her hand and then walk her down into the ditch. Can you believe my mom, Elaine, would do that? Anyway, and I remember going to your house on Holiday Boulevard and planting the pine trees that are there. I worked for you. You're the guy that taught me. I never could understand. You're the guy that taught me to clean up after myself. You said, hey, clean up when we were done doing the electrical work. And I said, Uncle Darry, who cares? Why do you sweep up? And he said, oh, that's what keeps them coming back. That's why they come back and call me to come back and do work. So I've always adopted that. I would come into your trailer and you would pay us every week and you would say, is this enough? Do you need a little money? You are always such a good example and very generous to me and to our family. Really, really good example. I know Mark and Brad and Andrea, we all love you and admire you, and Kathy and our kids. unfortunately, I think all of the cousins' children, we didn't all, the next generation down for me didn't get a chance to interact with you as much as, of course, as much as we did, but you've had a great great influence and a really good example to us. So we love you and wish you a Merry Christmas. Kathy and all of our children and I love you so much, and hope that you enjoy this Christmas season and enjoy this movie that the kids are putting together. Okay, love you, Uncle Darry. Bye for now. Here's a little PS to my previous video. I play lead alto saxophone and direct the Phoenix Jazz and Swing Band, and we played downtown at the Alta Club this morning for a luncheon. And here is a little taste of Jingle Bells that I recorded for you. Hope you like it. See ya.
Jingle Bells.
Merry Christmas, Grandpa. We just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and let you know that we love you, and they wanted us to share one of our favorite memories with you. And when I was thinking about it, there's not really any memory in my childhood that doesn't have you or Grandma in it. So just thank you for being the best grandpa ever, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and know that we love you. We think about you all the time, and we're grateful for all that you do for us. And I'm glad that you were able to meet Ruby and that we were able to be home for the holidays, and that we get to see you more often.
My favorite memory, Grandpa, with you, besides all those late nights in Wendover, is planting the garden and weeding it and working on all that together. Merry Christmas. We love you so much, and you're constantly in our prayers.
Me Too says Merry Christmas.
Ruby says Merry Christmas.
Oh, and we say Merry Christmas. We love you so much. Bye.
Hey Darry, how you doing, buddy? It's Rob, and I'm in my little basement chateau here in Chez de Becky, and I just wanted to say hello to you. I came in from Las Vegas, and I'm excited to see you, buddy. Hopefully things are going good, and I look forward to seeing you Friday. Love you lots. Talk to you later. Have a good one, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Love you. Bye.
Hey Darry, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We love you very much, and we're so grateful for this wonderful time of year. Merry Christmas. We love you guys so, so much.
Love you.
Hi Darry, I hope you have a good Christmas. We love you and we're thinking about you. And happy holidays. Bye.
Mele Kalikimaka, Darry.
We love you. We miss you. We're so excited to come and see you for Christmas this year.
Aloha, Darry. We're flying into Utah pretty soon. As you can probably see in the background, it's miserable out there, and we're going to come out to the nice, white, pristine Christmas that everyone sings and dreams about.
That's right. We're gonna have a white Christmas.
So Merry Christmas. Looking forward to spending time with the Datwylers, the Paizolas, and the whole Fox crew.
We miss you. We love you. Thank you for being such a huge part of our lives these entire years. David and I were just talking the other day how you and Joanne came out for our wedding. It just wouldn't be the same without you. We love you so much.
We'll see you real soon.
Mwah.
Aloha, Darry.
Aloha.
Merry Christmas.
Mele Kalikimaka.
Hey Dad, so been a little sick, so if this gets interrupted with me coughing, sorry. Just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I love you, and I will see you soon. And just wanted to thank you for all the Christmas breakfasts. You used to get up every year, make sure we were all good. And I remember that you used to make us waffles with strawberries and whipped cream and all that fun stuff, and Mickey Mouse pancakes, and boy, yeah, I love Christmas breakfast. So anyway, just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, Dad. I love you, and I hope to see you soon. All right, bye.
Merry Christmas, Dad. We love you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Merry
We love
Christmas,
you.
Dad. Thanks for all you do for us. You mean the world to us. Love you.
Hi, Darry. I just wanted to take a minute and tell you how much I love you and what an inspiration you've been to me and my family over the years. You've always been there, and I wanted to thank you for being the patriarch of our family. I just can't tell you what you mean to me and my family, how much I love you, and I love Joanne. But I just wanted to tell you thank you, how much I appreciate you and how loved you are. And the memories that we've shared together will last me the rest of my life. And my family as well. I love you.
Hi, Grandpa. I just wanted to say I love you, and I'm thinking about you. And I wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for us. You've been there every holiday, every birthday. You've been there for every high, every low. You were just always there for me, for us, for my family. I always knew that you would be there to listen and to talk to, and you always had a smile. And I just thank you for that, and I love you.
Uncle Darry.
Hi, Uncle Darry.
Cindy and Brad from the North Pole. Merry Christmas. So we're asked to give a couple of recollections of our lives together, and the first thing that comes to mind, way back in the 60s, I remember Mom driving us up to the house that you built on Holiday Boulevard. That was 100 years ago, but you know, through the years, I remember Farron, our motorcycles, anyway, you taking us to out to Payson with Dad, and I always remember Aunt Joanne saying, "This is our first motocross race with Kurt and I," and Aunt Joanne saying, "If they want to pass, let them pass," and that's in a race. So you'll never win a race doing that. Just love you, Farron. It was a blast, our whole lives, and proud and happy to be part of the family chain. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Love you lots.
Merry Christmas, Grandpa.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, we just wanted to say we're hoping you have the greatest day. We want to say Merry Christmas and that we love you from the three of us.
Hey, what reminds you of your grandpa?
Probably all of the fun trips to Farron and Hebken. Always having the funnest Christmases at your house. The best trees. You and Grandma always had the most gifts for all of us. It was always so much fun. What about you?
Mine would probably have to be "That Would Be Fine." You always say that, and it's very classy, and I love it. So Merry Christmas. We love you so much.
Merry Christmas. Love you, Grandpa.
Mwah.
Merry Christmas, Dad. Just wanted to tell you how much I love you and how much our whole family loves you. Wanted to thank you for the great example that you've been to all of us in your life and in our lives. The great example of love of your family and service to others. I know that Christmas is a favorite time of year of all ours. We love this time of year. We love when family gets together. Brings back so many memories that we've had as our family, and back when I was a child, and I just remember the Thanksgiving dinners that we used to have with all the cousins and aunts and uncles, and all the incredible times that we had, and the big dinners that you and Mom prepared, and the ping pong that we played, and getting together and just enjoying each other's company. And then on Christmas, all the traditions that we had, we'd go out and find the biggest pinyon pines in the state of Utah and cut those down, and we always would compete against each other for the biggest tree, each family, but Carol always had to win, and Carol was always the winner, but everybody else, I guess, vied for second place. But those were special times. And then we'd always, of course, go visit the cousins on Christmas Day, and it was just memories that were created that can never be replaced, and mean so much. The times we had at Farron, where every year everybody would pack up and take their summer vacations and go up twice in the summertime and go fishing and play late night nerds and have water fights, and of course ride motorcycles, and all the special times that we had. It was an incredible childhood, and I want to thank you so much for all that you did for us, and all you've done for us, and all you continue to do for us. I want to thank you for your hard work that you provided us throughout your life, your example that you gave to always reach out and help others that were in need, and just the teachings that you taught us to build our characters and help us to become the adults that we've become. You were always there for me, buying me motorcycles, supporting me in my racing, the family boating trips to Lake Powell, teaching us to water ski, no matter how many times you'd have to turn the boat around and go back and pull us out of the water, and teaching us all the fun things in the outdoors, and hunting, and teaching me how to shoot shotguns, taking me out at 12 years old and getting my hunter safety license, and taking me hunting, taking me to the turkey shoot, teaching me how to fish, all the good times that you had with Colin, Jill, and Garrett, and when they would come over to your place and spend the nights on the weekends, and some of the funny stories that they had with you guys. And I'll never forget the story when Colin climbed up the top of the pine tree at your place, and was probably up to the top of as high as the top of the telephone pole, and got stuck and was scared, and Mom went up and climbed up and carried him down and rescued him, putting herself at risk, but not knowing what else to do. And just the incredible example and memories that will last for generations, because not only did you provide for us, but for our children as well. And now we're on to the next generation with little Ruby, and so she's so precious to us, and I know that you've enjoyed holding her and visiting with her, and Jill and Jason. And I just most of all want to thank you for the example that you've been in our lives, and your strong testimony, never wavering testimony of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I love you, and I want to thank you for all that you've done. Love you, Dad.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Darry. And I am excited to share many memories that I have of you. So I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. We go back a long time. I've known you all my life. And my first memories of you were when I was around 8 years old. And we went out to Lagoon. We did everything together, the family, all aunts and uncles. And you had your Buick, your blue Buick. And we all went out there and had a great time. And I was really tired. And I asked to ride home with you and Joanne. And I remember sitting in the front seat between the two of you and riding in your Buick all the way home from Lagoon. And I think I was like 8 years old, and I fell asleep. But it was fun. I remember you just after you guys get married, so I was quite young. And you would always come to the house to visit my mom. And Joanne was always dressed up so beautiful, and you would come visit a lot. I remember when you guys were building your home, and then I remember when you just moved in, because not long after you just moved in, I remember that's when Grandma Gunderson died in 1966. I don't know how long it was, but I remember you building that beautiful home and how hard you worked. I remember going out, and I was, as a teenager, I was tending your kids. I remember tending Kurt, and I remember how smart he was. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just was impressed how smart he was. And so I remember tending, Kurt and Lara and Cynthia, and going out there and having a really good time at your house. Oh, sorry, I have the help of a cat here. Oh my goodness. Sorry. So it kind of reminds me of Tank and Tilly, what they did. So I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember all the wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners at your house. You guys busted, and setting up the tables, and you made sure you had, like that. All the rolls, and Thanksgiving was marvelous there. And and all the Christmas Eve dinners that we had there, and how you worked so hard in making sure that everyone got your fantastic cooking of Joanne, and how you worked so hard setting up the tables and helping Joanne to make all those meals come to fruition, and how much we enjoyed them. And then I remember going downstairs. You shared everything you had. I remember going downstairs. You had the ping pong table up. Now, I remember Uncle Earl and Gerald at that ping pong table and challenging everyone. And, oh, you had I think an air hockey machine, and you had a pool table. And we had so many fun memories down in your basement. It was wonderful. And I remember that you guys made sure that everyone had a Christmas present. Every single person that was there, you gave of your heart, your home, everything you had, you always shared with family. You always took good care of everyone. And those are very fond memories that I have with you. And of course, as we go on and we have Bear Lake, okay, who can forget Bear Lake? I mean, you shared your motorhome. We always went out to Mount Pleasant, and we would ride in your motorhome. You shared your boat going up to Bear Lake and having a wonderful time. You always shared everything you had. And I remember we all had a great time up at Bear Lake, and then we'd go and pick all the raspberries. Everyone would eat all the raspberries they could, and we all had our little buckets, and we went out and we got all those raspberries, and then you would go back and you guys would make homemade raspberry ice cream. And we would go out to your house. I remember all the wonderful times we had up at Farron. Those memories, will last forever, and how we'd go fishing with you, and how you always helped Bryson with the fishing, and then, you had the bikes, the 90s or whatever they were, and we all had those hot dog roasts, and everyone riding on the bikes and riding the horses to the corral, and that was totally heaven. And then we, as years went by, we ended up going to Montana, and of course, the famous Nerds games every night. I mean, we were so wild and crazy, and of course, I got a Nerds trophy. And we would go to the wee hours of the morning and the hooting and hollering until the neighbors did complain. And they had to kind of tone it down a little bit. And the hot dog roasts and fishing up in Montana is like, and then we got together, it was our little group. So we had, Lois and Gerald and you and Joanne and Dick and Elaine and Catherine and I. And that was our group. And how much I love that group. And every month we would look forward to getting together. We'd take turns at each other's home and visit, have great things to eat, and then get down and dirty and serious with the Nerds. That was so much fun. Catherine and I were so close to you and Joanne and Gerald and Lois and Dick and Elaine. We were really close, Our family got left pretty early as orphans, and you and everyone took good care of us. You're always looking out for us, watching over us, and you helped raise us. You were there for everything. You were there for everything. I just am so grateful for you. I'm grateful for your life and all the wonderful memories that we have that build a cushion for old age. And they're in my heart, my mind, and my soul. And I just want to say how much I love you and thank you for your life and the difference you have made in the lives of so many people. And you're a caring, gentle soul. Joanne always said that about you. You had a good heart, and you were kind, and you were gentle, and you certainly are. What a wonderful example you are to your children and to our family. You hold a very dear, dear spot in my heart. And I love you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I love you. Bye-bye.